Let's Talk, and tonight I'm live with an amazing singer called Sonia Panesar. So I'm just gonna wait for her to drop in and then get talking to her. So give me a sec while I'm just gonna tag the subject. Hey Sonia, how's it going? You alright?
I'm here. I'm here. How you
I'm
doing?
fine, thanks
I'm
yourself.
really good. Sorry, I don't know what happened there, but we're here now.
Nah, Instagram does this, it loves playing little games. That's why I messaged you, Leonard goes, make sure your app's updated.
I've been waiting. I've been waiting ready for a little while, and I thought, oh, hang on a minute. Have you gone live? I thought, let me just check.
Should have given me
And
a
here you are.
shout, would have come sooner.
I told you. I told you.
I told you that's you. Damn young lads, they say. How are you anyway?
Stand
You
up, yeah.
okay?
I'm really good, thank you. I'm really good. Yeah, it just feels like this week has flown by, but I don't know. It felt like the interview was still going to be like a few days away, but we're here and we're live.
100%. We're live, we're here. Okay, so tell us about yourself, Sonia. Let's get started. Just tell us some things about it. Where are you actually from? Are you from West London?
I am definitely a West London, a British-born Punjabi singer, songwriter, and composer. I have been brought up in Southall and then in the streets of Hounslow
Oh,
too.
you're
I
okay.
spent a fair bit of time in Ludhiana and Delhi as well in my early years. But yeah, I'm currently on the cusp of Surrey right now, so that's where I'm currently in the UK. But yeah, all good, pretty much a UK Punjabi singer representing all the time. So yeah, that's my location.
Where are you from here?
um,
Where are you from in India?
uh, Ludhiana is my
Oh,
hometown.
okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about the bin because it gets complicated.
You go back often?
I haven't been actually in 20 years and I can't wait to go back.
So you've never gone out there to sing?
I used to sing in my early years in Ludhiana. I've done a few gigs in Ludhiana. Have I done any in Delhi? I can't remember. But Ludhiana I definitely have. Yeah. But that's it when
Wow.
that's back in the day. So I'm ready for the comeback.
You're already back. You're an amazing singer.
It's me. It's my comeback. I know everyone's like, no, you're already back. I'm like, no, whatever I've got going on in my head for
So
that.
tell us how you got started singing in this country. What was your first cover song you done?
First cover song. Well, prior to that, I've actually been singing from the age of 4, and I learnt classical music through Gurbani Shabad Kirtan from the same age actually. And my first on-stage Kirtan performance was at the age of 4. My first professional recording studio session was at the age of 7.
Wow.
So I've been singing in that kind of environment from a very tender age, and I've recorded on so many albums as a chorus singer as well as lead singer as well. But my first cover, the answer to your question, was the one that you absolutely love and you've told me about behind the scenes,
Get
Kende
David Anna.
Venena,
Wow.
Noor Jahan,
What a
and
track.
that was obviously on Senator's album No Way Out. Yeah.
Yeah. That track had the rounds as well,
Goodley
didn't
was
it?
on it too. Goodley's technically a cover as well, but the verses on that one were rewritten by my mum actually at the time. So
Really?
yeah, for Senator's album, yeah. So we had 2 amazing, great hits on No Way Out, and there was a garage version of Nana as well. I'm sure
Yeah,
you
I've heard
remember.
that as well.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So did you go to school in West London as well? Are you allowed to say what school you went to?
Am I allowed to say what? I don't know. It
So
depends.
look
Have I got
at
any?
Hanslow.
I was going to say, have I got any fellow students from the same school on this live? I don't know. Maybe I'll give it a shout out later on. Let's see who's
Okay.
here.
Tell me about Sar Sangeet. Is that
Sur
like a
Sangeet.
lady? Yeah,
Sur
tell me about
Sangeet.
that.
Yeah, so Team Sur Sangeet has been going for over a decade now, believe it or not.
Wow.
Me and my co-singer Vinny Ridley we started off the 2 of us as a duo, literally with the Dolgi and Jamcha. And we were like, you know what? We met in an Asian underground fusion band, actually, the 2 of us. And we decided, unfortunately, the band leader and guitarist passed away. So we were like, what do we do now? So we're like, you know what? I always get inquiries for Sangeets, and I've been doing it anyway with my family throughout early years. I was like, shall we just start doing something, see how it goes? So we started, and before you know it, the bookings started coming through. Then I added my brother Bobby Panesar, which a lot of people know. Dolki, he's a massive percussionist.
Yeah.
He's my younger brother, and I got him to join in on the Dolki. So then it became three. And before you know it, he named us Team Sur Sangeet. He was like, we need to give you guys a name and take it somewhere. So Team Sur Sangeet was born. And then after that, it's been a constant collaboration of the best, finest, legendary musicians across the UK that come on and perform with us as part of
Wow.
Mr. Geet. So we've had in the past Danny, we've got Bummy who currently performs with us. We've got Mehmet, we've got Shri Gadvi, we've got so many people from Birmingham, from London, all legendary musicians, and they've
Which
played.
bummy is this?
Bummy Saib, he's played with Diljit, he's played
Oh,
with
right.
Jasmine
Yeah.
Mangarula. Like, I'm so fortunate to be surrounded by legendary musicians that have
Yeah.
performed with Bollywood, Bhangra superstars across the world. So I'm very fortunate, and I think that's the thing, the difference about Team Sur Sangeet is we've not just got the traditional, the Sangeet kind of classics that we do. It's the delivery, the hosting.
Sorry.
Bless you. It's also
Thank
the
you.
combination of all the instruments, where we combine the traditional and it turns contemporary with the music elements as well.
See, I was going to say to you, was it like a lady Sangeet thing?
It
And
is.
you said,
It
yeah,
is.
you thought you've answered that.
So it is a Sangeet. It is. So traditionally, we call it a lady Sangeet. Team Sur Sangeet's motto is, it's not just for
Yeah.
ladies. Okay? So Purane Zamane, which there was one room, there was all the ladies, the men are out in the back, and all the ladies are doing all the bullying. And
Yeah.
that's great. That still happens. And you know what? Good. It's great. But we like to see in our now generation that the culture moves forward, the
100%.
language moves forward, men and women get involved. People are understanding, like, oh, what does this song mean? Like really, there's a lot of education in this. And before that language gets lost, what we're doing as Team Sur Sangeet is really just bringing everyone together. But also for the bride or the groom that's getting married, it's the first time after all that hustle and bustle, planning, prepping, it's the first time that they're letting their hair down before the big day. So we want it to be memorable. We want it to be
100%.
pyar. We want it to be full of love. We want
Yeah.
everyone to really remember that before the big day,
And is that still running? Is sort of Sangeet still running?
Yes, it is absolutely running. We're constantly performing up and down the UK, and we've done destination weddings as
Wow.
well.
That's amazing. Okay, tell me about your vocal practice. When did you learn to sing? Where did you learn to sing?
So as I said earlier, I learned through Kirtan from the age 4. So I started with Shabad Gurbani, did the rag theory, all of that. Sat through exams and all sorts, theory, Indian classical music. And then I kind of continued till the age of 16. And after that, I kind of went into this kind of space, if you like, where I just wanted to create with all the knowledge I have up to now. But in music, one thing I will say is you're constantly learning. Even though I've got all that knowledge, some of it I remember. I'm a very transparent artist. Some of it you will remember, some of it you don't. And the thing is, it's about remembering musically the melodies, the sur, the gyan, you know what notes to sing next kind of thing. So it does take a lot of practice. Life does get in the way, and you have to remember to stay resilient and to keep
100%.
on.
I was talking to, I've spoken to like Sardar Ageo, Joel Premi, then I've heard interviews with Jazzy B, and then they still say that they still do vocal training and everything. They still do the grad in the morning and everything.
So this is it. Life. I feel that life in the UK is so busy that
100%.
some people are fortunate and they have the time. Now, look, I'm not gonna pretend. I'm a mum of 2 children, family life, all this kind of thing, and the gigs and work. This is just life in the UK. It's quite normal for a lot of people that a lot of people in music have this double life thing going on, where we've got a day job, we've got evening work or outside of work. So when do you get to Riyaz? So I know that a lot of artists, and I do as well, any moment in the car, school journeys, or on the way back, it's
Bathroom.
my time to sing and just get the vocals going, or early morning, or whenever really. Just any spare moment is good, especially if you don't have dedicated time. And I think that's the important thing, that Riyaz is Riyaz no matter where you are. And I'll say it in Punjabi, jithe marji tusi hovo tusi riyaz kithe bhi kar sakde. You can do it in the shower.
It's very important though, isn't it? Because obviously I'm a bedroom singer, I'm a shower singer, but I know my voice is a bit croaky sometimes as well. So, and I really like. I think people that practice their gala and everything,
Yeah.
their riyaz, they got amazing. They're amazing. They got. So we just had Raj Kaur join us. He's a
Hey,
singer.
Raj. Of
Raj, what's happening? Hope you're good. Do you know who he is? He runs
course
his
I
own
know Raj
podcast.
Kaur.
Top guy. He's a singer as well, but I was meant to mention to him as well. So obviously, practicing your riyaz and everything is very important, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Raj Kaur is amazing. He's our alternative Bhangra artist. I know that
Yeah,
for a fact. His music is amazing. So if anyone hasn't checked out Raj, do follow him and
definitely.
check out some of his songs. Really good.
So I asked you for a nomination, right? I know we're a bit early, we're not to the end of the show. And is she part of Sur Sangeet as well?
Uh, my nominee, or the person I nominated, I think I wanted to talk about that towards the end,
Okay,
actually,
well, let's
but
already
no,
talk
she's not
about
part of
that
Team.
then.
She's not part of Team Singing. No, that I'll answer that. That she's not part of Team Singing, but I will talk to you about her a little bit later because I think
Okay,
there's
let's give it a
something
little
we're
bit.
going to talk about later, and I do want to mention it in that.
Okay, well, who's the best collaboration you've done with? Or name me some artists you've collaborated with,
Oh gosh, so
including India or Ludhiana.
wow. So up to now, I'm going to say up to now. This is all the stuff that's released up to now. So in this country, people know DJ Senator back in the
Oh
day.
yeah,
You remember that?
definitely.
LL Cool C.
Yeah,
I
jazz.
have collaborated with him as well. When
I
he
used to
did.
work with him. You know that years ago when I was at uni, I used to work with him.
Oh wow, okay. So small world,
Yeah.
yeah. So he did an album under his actual name, Jazz Dingra, and so there was a song on there called Sajana.
Okay.
And so that was amazing to do. B2, I've collaborated with here in London, Southall as well. So I'm just thinking of the London artists first.
What song
Um,
did you do with B2 or B2?
sorry, say again.
What song did you sing with B2?
B2, there was a Boolean track, and then also I've done. It was basically with a Trinidadian artist. So I don't know if you know. I don't know if a lot of people know actually. Whilst I'm known as being a Punjabi singer, I actually like to fuse my voice or singing talent with other genres. So
Okay,
I've done collaborations with Turkish artists, Trinidadian artists,
brilliant.
in dub, reggae, not just our what you guys know in the Punjabi industry. There's a lot more that I've done as well. So, and I don't want to let the cat out the bag just now, but later on, what's coming, what's forthcoming, there's a lot more of that coming through. There's alternative kind of EDM music. I've also done spiritual music as well, you know, Mool Mantar Ho Gaya and Shiva
Yeah,
Kirtan as well. So I've done a mix of everything, really. And that's just my passion for music. I like to be versatile. I like to show that. And also one of my songs was in drum and bass. So again, I like to play with different beats and genres as well.
did you sing drum and bass or were you just like singing to it?
Uh, no, so that particular track I'm talking about is called Hal Virabba. That was a song that I wrote and composed in Punjabi, but it was produced on a drum and bass beat. And that was produced by Bummy, actually, the same guitarist. So yeah, he's a
Right.
producer as well.
See, when you
And
said Pummy, I thought you meant the lady singer Pummy. For I think she's from Birmingham, and she Paramjit
that's
Pummy.
Paramjeet Bummy, yeah. She used to sing with A.S. Kang back in the day.
Yeah. I
But
thought
yeah.
that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, no. I'm talking about Bummy Saib. Saib G is the producer name. So yeah, he's the one who currently performs with me and also is a brilliant musician and producer as well. I just like to quickly shout out Shami Virji. He's listening in. Oh my God, from so far away. Sasrikal,
Shami
Shami Virji.
ji, Sat Sri Akal ji.
He's
I was
across the
talking to
ocean.
Apache. I was talking to Apache Indian the other day,
Yeah.
and I said because I remember when I spoke to Rita Mora.
Hmm.
You know Rita as well, don't you?
Yes, I do. Really good friends. Yeah.
And Apache and Rita done a collab
Hmm.
long time, quite a while ago. And I said to him, I goes, I'm talking to Sonia Panesar. And he was like, yeah, I've heard the name. I goes, you definitely heard the song. So I sent him the song as well. And I goes to him, I goes, you need to do something like that. He's always looking for
He,
collaborations and
he
things to do.
he's forgotten because it's been a long time ago. But I've been interviewed on his show when he used to host Real Talk,
Oh yeah,
and also we kind of were working on something indirectly a long time ago, but it never came through. So yeah, it's interesting how you meet different people. Some projects go all the way through to release, some projects don't. Hannah.
definitely.
So yeah. You asked the question, who else have I collaborated with? So Shinda Shinda, Jazzy B, on their early album. So there was Jazzy B's album Staying Real back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember? Well, do you remember the song Jinde Son Jinde?
Dinde Son, yeah.
Yeah, that one. So
Oh,
Jinde
you were the
Son Jinde.
female vocalist in the back.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. There was one other vocalist with me, and I can't remember who it was right now. But we were there, and when you listen back now, you'll hear my voice.
I'm gonna Sonia Kuriye Hanadiye
Yeah,
Satitiliangala Jana that song in it, yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
And then Sukshinda Shindaji Baji, he did a track with Gumar from Hira for the film back in the day, Bulandi film da Gana Siga Teri Mere
Yeah.
Ik Ji. And although there was a female singer, Viba, she did the lead part. And then I was asked to come in to do, again, the kind of chorus work on
What
that. So all
song was
the
that?
Teri Mere Ik Jind.
That's
Did you remember?
quite a big song, wasn't it?
It was a
If I
massive
remember.
song.
I was
It
gonna
was a
say,
massive song.
go on, snade dogla
Well, I'm not Kumar from Hina, but it goes, Dunia Kanalia Kanamalake, Teri Mere Ik
Meri Jindari
Jind. Yeah.
yeah, I remember that now, yeah. Good. So that was that film. So what did you do for that part? Was that song?
All the backing chorus vocal work for that, but also when Kumar from Hira, when he toured with that song, I went on tour with Hira to Chicago, and we did some tour up in Scotland as well, some across the UK, and I did the performance aspect of it.
That was going to be my next question. Where have you been abroad and toured?
Oh my God. So Chicago, I'll start with Chicago. That was with Remy and Hira, actually. That was abroad. I've done early performances in India, but again, I feel like they were back in the day, so I feel like it's so long ago. But saying that, here in the UK, I've done loads across the UK: Glasgow, Wales, Birmingham, NEC, Earls Court, Olympia. I've done loads of festivals, both Asian and Western festivals. I performed at the Symphony Town Hall in Birmingham, and then also private events, obviously. Southampton. Oh my God, loads.
Did you ever do any like uni gigs?
I did loads.
Where did you do them? Like baggies and all that?
So when Nana and Gully came out on Senator's album, it was obviously such a big tune. I say obviously because I know you know about it, right? So
that was like my era. That was like when I think was that first year at uni, or was it I was just finishing uni? I was finishing college.
I don't know. It depends on how old you are.
I'm old.
You'll be giving away your age. But no, it was so long ago. But in the sense that the time it came out, that is when Punjabi UK Bhangra scene was really big.
It was massive. That's like Mets and Tricks. That was like RDB. Or was it before then?
Gubbi Sandhu, you name it. Oh my God, there was Punjabi Hit Squad, like so many people. And we were sort of pioneering all of that, that whole scene, and it was amazing. So yes, I went around with Senator to all the university gigs, and oh my God, it was such an amazing time. So we performed Naina and Kulli everywhere. And
that's the time like when you had Limelight, Samanthas, cameos and all that, didn't you? And then you had Smudge from Hellraiser doing all these gigs everywhere. Yeah. It was brilliant. That was a good time. They would have got on Carefree days. You can't do that now.
I don't know. I haven't tried.
Don't worry, I haven't tried either. So,
and to be honest, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've been looking at some of the, like you get to see a lot of stuff on Instagram, socials, and whatever. A lot of the gigs nowadays are very Bollywood focused.
Yeah.
And too right, because that's the kind of in flavour at the moment. Obviously, Punjabi UK scene had a scene at one stage. I'm not saying it's not there now, but it's not as prominent, if not, like it used to be. So the current thing is all Bollywood. So a lot of the gigs right now at universities are Bollywood focused. So,
yeah. But that, like you said, that's what's happening. So you got to just go with the flow.
Yeah, it's the current flavour. And until that changes, you've got Afro beats, you've got all that going on. You've got Punjabi pop with like Karan Aujla, AP Dillon, all of those people. So all of that's going on at the minute. And that's the current scene. So it is what it is.
Have you ever sang in like North America, Canada?
Not Canada, not yet.
Africa?
Oh, in Kenya. That was for a private wedding, mind you. It wasn't for a public gig, but still, it's a performance.
That must have been massive as well.
Kenya's got a huge scene.
Yeah, it
Huge
has.
scene. Punjabi both ne apne utte. Both ne. So
But even like now, like when you go to weddings and parties, the people say Sonia gala kuch hai.
yeah. Well, you did.
Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah,
You're
that's
like,
me. Though
listen, I'm
I
going
do
to
all the
get you to
time.
sing a song. I do get asked, but I'll be honest. It's I think I don't know how to answer this. It's lovely to be asked. I also think that I feel kind of like I'm slightly a private person when it comes to
Yeah.
singing a little bit. So I
Sometimes
like to be a
you
little
want to
bit.
enjoy the function. You want to like be a guest.
हाँ ਜਦੋਂ मैं guest ਤੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ guest like you समझो, you know, like I want to enjoy
Yeah.
it as a guest, like you rightly said, you know, I want to enjoy a dance, whatever. I don't want to be a celebrity in that moment.
Yeah.
I just want to be me and enjoy with family and friends. However, at the same time, I feel like there's a time and place. So when I do put on an event, or if there is an event where I'm performing, come and see it, you know, come and
Oh,
be
definitely.
part of that and enjoy that experience, because in that moment I come with that different energy. It's that artist energy. It's that inner kind of musical energy that I've been
Yeah.
carrying for so many years. But I also put my heart and soul into that. So it's a different space that I'm
I
in.
can imagine. 100%, definitely. And when you do sort of Sangeeta, is it mainly weekends or is it like lady Sangeet weekdays as well?
It is all days of the week, every single day. You know, pehla hunda si ki haan Saturday no Sangeet, Friday no
Yeah.
Sangeet, Sunday no bia. Nah,
Now
it is Monday
it's
to
anytime,
Sunday
any
now.
network.
It is definitely Monday to Sunday. We get asked all days of the week, all throughout the year. There's none of this summer wedding season or anything anymore. It's all year. January to like December tak. I think last year my last one of the year was on the 23rd of December.
Wow.
So, and we started on like January 18th, so, or something like that. And it was like, it was mad, but I feel very grateful that we have these opportunities, you know.
100%. It's a blessing.
It is a blessing to even have these events and bookings. You know, they are private events, but they still mean a lot. They still
Yeah.
mean a lot. They're very personal. So
Mr.
yeah.
Shami Khan has sent me a request. Should I put him on?
He's all the, you know, oh my God, he lives on the other side of the world. And
So I don't know if
he's an
done it by
amazing
mistake.
singer.
Really? I'll get him on as well one
Yeah,
day. Okay,
he's an
so
amazing singer.
when are you going to do something in India?
Soon. Soon.
Is
That's all
that
I'm going to say.
up and
Coming
coming?
soon. Angie?
Is that up and coming?
Yeah, there's a lot that's up and coming. There's a lot. I've been working really hard. You can probably hear it in my voice, slightly run down because I've overused the voice, but I have been working really hard. There's a lot coming soon.
Well, Bhangra or Bollywood or what is it? Or mix?
There's a bit of, I'd like to say everything. There's definitely Punjabi songs. There's Bollywood style songs. There are fusion songs. There are all sorts, all
What's
sorts.
your favorite type?
To sing in, okay, there's two ways I'm going to answer this question. If it's a language that you're asking, which language do I prefer singing in? It's Punjabi for me.
Yeah.
Because Punjabi for me, there's something in it that I feel that I express it really well. I feel confident that I'm able to put the emotion, the soul, and the heart and everything into it. There's something in it. I don't know what it is. So, for example, when I'm performing at Sangeets and I start with a soulful song for the bride, the bande and the women, they all start crying. I don't know, like that used to be like, oh my God, what have I done? But now I understand that that's really moved those people. So Punjabi is it's my heart and soul. Anything else is just as great. But my favorite genre is a difficult one because I'm quite versatile when it comes to
Yeah.
listening to music. So it's not your typical UK bhangra. That's not on my mind first. I would say I've got a thing for reggae. I've got a thing for drum and bass. Nowadays, I've got a thing for Afro beats. So there's lots of things. Garage, dance beats, I've got a thing for, but also really soulful stuff as well. Really sort of spaced out kind of stuff. So I'm very
80s soul.
versatile, and it comes out. Yeah, it comes out differently.
Brilliant. Now that's fantastic. I had a question on my mind. It's just slipped. So, wait, 'cause I had it written down right on my tablet, but I can't find them now. That's why I was like looking like that. I was trying to find all these questions.
There was, hang on, because we had a brief chat about this, didn't we? So you were going to ask me. You've asked about social singing. You've asked about something about females.
Females?
Females in the industry. Women in.
You've answered that, Rita Morris. So what other females do you look up to? What other who's your main inspirations when you're growing up?
Ah, that was a question. Yeah. Okay. So growing up, I so do you, again, it depends on how old you are, but when we
I'm 47. I'm not shy to
okay,
admit it. Go on.
so you must remember when programs like Network East
Oh
were on
yeah,
TV
100%.
and all of that, right? So in that time, I used to look forward that TV was on. You know, we were all precious get up and in when they were on
Yeah,
TV. But I really, apart from obviously Paramjeet Bummi, I think came on there, but Najma Akhtar is an amazing singer who I absolutely adored. And her voice, the reason I liked her out of all the singers was because she used to use harmonies in her voice. And from that day, and I've never looked back, harmonies is my speciality now.
well, give me
So
an example of a
I
harmony.
can't do it. You need two voices. So basically, she would sing, say, one line, but then she'll
Oh, then
sing at
somebody else
another
is in.
part.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's the same thing, but in a different sur or in a different key, and that can only be done in a recording environment. Or nowadays, you can get gadgets to do vocal layers live. But it was something so unique that I thought, oh my God, no one else, no Bhangra artist, no Qawwali artist, nobody could do it. But she presented this song. She obviously had it pre-recorded and she was singing along with it as a PA, which is fine. But she demonstrated what sounded brilliant with
Yeah.
two voices of the same. And I never look back. So for me, my inspiration for harmonies or singing harmonies. So when you listen to my songs, for example, I've released Madania last year. In that, you'll hear a lot of vocal layers going on if you listen to it carefully in the track. So the way I've recorded, there's a lot of harmonies going on, and that's something that I'm quite comfortable doing. But I really
Is
enjoy. I like
is that the wedding song, Madania?
Madania is a wedding song, yeah. But I
But
sang
how
it
does it
with a
go?
different edge.
Madania,
That
that
one.
one. Oh, okay. It's just off my head. That's the only one I
Yeah.
can think of.
So I released that last year with Saregama India. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah.
Saregama India released
No,
that
I didn't
last
know
year.
that, but brilliant.
So actually that's an answer to another question, isn't it? There's so much going on. So Saregama India have also released my songs in the last year, which I'm really
Brilliant.
proud of because I'm representing the UK as the Punjabi artist, and they've asked me to do Punjabi covers. So I'm so excited to be one of their artists doing that work for them.
So you've done your own songs. You've done Punjabi covers.
Yeah.
You've done your what else? Who else? Oh, you're a writer as well.
I am a songwriter as well. So Halve Rabba was one of my own written songs, the one I mentioned earlier. There was a song I released with Alpha and Omega, which are dub genre kind of specialists, or they're the top of their game in the dub world. And I did a song for them called Sapanome. It was my first Hindi song.
Yeah.
So that was massive in the reggae and dub world, apparently. I write in Hindi and Punjabi, so it depends on whatever comes out, really.
That's what I was going to ask you. So where did you learn your Punjabi from? Or was it just in the house?
I learned it from Gurdwara Jake, good girl
Yeah.
banke, my Punjabi Sikhiya, but also through the Gurbani and the Kirtan. You know, you pick it up. So I do know how to read, write
See, with
Punjabi.
me, I can speak it proper. People actually think I'm born back home when I speak it, right? But when I can't read and write, but my other half, she can read, right? But her speaking it ain't as good as mine. But then
Okay.
when I was younger, my parents used to say to me, we used to own a shop in Shepherd's Bush.
Okay.
And my parents used to say to me, speak to us in English, so our English will improve. But I used to be ashamed to do it. And I'd say, I didn't speak to my mom and dad in English. So that's it. And then my gran used to be at my house then when she was alive. So I just used to speak Punjabi all the time.
Let me tell you my story.
Go
I
on.
was not allowed to speak a single word of English at home.
Brilliant.
And if I did, I got jerka from
Yeah.
dad, bless his soul. But if I spoke continuously after school and all those spare hours in Punjabi, I would get 10p on Friday.
That was a lot back then.
It was a lot
Those days,
back then.
we used to get loads of penny sweets for 10p.
So for me, that was a huge task. And then it increased to 20p, hori, 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 hori. And we got there. Yeah.
Brilliant. And now, I bet now you appreciate your dad doing that for
I,
you back then.
I appreciate a lot. So Dad was very disciplined. Bless his soul. He's rest in peace. He's in heaven.
Yeah,
I miss him
yeah.
terribly, but I do remember his discipline and you know, his way of kind of teaching these kind of lessons, and they have stuck.
And they paid
They have stuck.
off now, man.
They have stuck.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And you know what? And I got sisters and everything, so I completely understand where your dad's coming from. And I got two daughters as well. So where do you find the time for your kids? Because obviously you're like super mom, you're singing, you're doing this, you're doing that. I'll take it you work during the day as well, don't you?
I work during the day, and my butcher, my world, my butcher before my music
Yeah.
career. So if I look busy on music world, I don't share my personal world on social media. But if you guys think I'm busy on social media, I'm more busy with my kids above that.
So where do you
So
find the time to do everything? Obviously you prioritize the family,
Punjabi च कहूंगी जिथे प्यार है, you do it effortlessly.
100%,
You
man.
don't even have
पता भी नहीं
to
लगता है ना.
think about it. You
This
do
shit
not
just
have to
happens
think about it.
naturally.
You just do it.
Amazing. Okay, so tell us about future projects that are coming up.
Okay, so I am really excited because there's loads of stuff coming. So I've got an EP on the way. I've got a load of singles on the way. Some in Punjabi, some in Hindi, some with other producers from different countries or different
Really?
influences. Yes. And in particular, I'd like to sort of give a shout out to a few people that I'm
Go
working
for
with
it.
at the minute. So Mr. K Music, West London urban artist. He's a producer, he's a DJ, and I'm currently working with him at the moment in West London.
Did he
Along,
used to be on Club Asia? Is it him?
yes, he used to be. He's had a radio
Yeah.
career in the past.
Uh-huh.
He's just put out a remix of Bulbul, which is a major hit at the minute. And I'm currently working with him alongside Sunny G as well, who's a rapper and songwriter as
Yeah.
well. So we've got a really amazing collaboration coming up. I can't tell you exactly what, but all I'm going to say is that somehow the three of us have kind of utilized the best of our skills, and we have been kind of putting together quite a few things together. So watch this space with that collaboration. And then me being me, I'm so versatile, and I'm quite proud to say that I am, that I work with different people. So I've got a gentleman called Yummy Singh as well, who is a progressive house DJ and EDM producer as well. I've
What's his
worked
name? Yummy Singh.
Yomi Singh, Yomi Singh, and he is he and I have already collaborated in the past. Actually, we did Mool Mantar, which was a spiritual track, but if you listen to the music, it's very different. It's very out of this box.
Brilliant.
Also, I did a track called Butterfly, which again is very alternative. So the whole kind of electronic vibes are there. So listen to that and you'll get a sense of that. But we're working on another new collaboration right now as well, and I can't wait to kind of put that out there. We've got an artist up north, singer called Navdeep Singh, emerging artist, and also producer Balance. So we're kind of a little team. So I've got these pockets of teams in the UK.
Excellent.
And then I'm not going to tell you the India stuff, but there's huge stuff in India happening.
Go,
But the main thing
give
is
us a little
just watch
teaser,
out.
go on. Give us a little teaser.
Haleni. Very, very soon. I'm just waiting for the go ahead. I did ask permission today and they said, no, not yet. But just that I can say I'm doing some big work in India at the minute. I can't wait to share that. But in the meantime, Sarigama India, which is a major
Yeah.
label, just obviously watch out for the covers. So I've done Madania, Kulli is with them as well, already out there. And also Teriya Mohabta, 3 tracks are already out, released by Sarigama Punjabi.
Where
There's
can I
more on
listen
the
to
way.
Madania? I reckon that's a lovely track. My mum would like that.
Oh, bless you. So all my music is on, if it isn't already on YouTube, it'll be on Spotify or Apple Music, Amazon. If anyone is tuned in from India, we've got it on JioSaavn and Spotify India as well. There's loads of places, all the streaming sites. So we're everywhere. Just type in my name, Sonia Panesar, and it will come
So
up.
you said you got all these little pockets. Is Adia one of them as well?
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
The girl that you nominated. Adia.
Yeah. No, not yet. Not yet. So, shall we talk about Adia now?
Yeah, go on. You go
Yeah.
for it.
So,
Because you know what it is? Her her dad, or she sent me her promo video, and I thought her voice was amazing.
She is. So, Adia and I have only met once, okay, in person.
Yeah,
Now, once was enough for me to know that that girl
she's got.
is a leader. She's got the confidence. She's got the self-esteem. She's only 15 years old and she can sing like that. And I remember when I was that age and I could sing like that too. And I'm so proud of her because you know what? The music, language and culture, I'm quite passionate about keeping it alive, keeping it going through the
Yeah, 100%.
generations. And not many people can. Now, all I'm going to say is that so Biggie, so just everyone who's listening at the minute, Biggie asked me to nominate an artist, and I thought I can nominate 100 artists to Biggie right now, but we need to. I'm very passionate about the next
The youth,
generation.
yeah.
So for me, next generation, and also women in music, right? Because women in music don't get a platform enough. So I'm very, very grateful for this opportunity today. But Adia, at the age of 15, is about to be speaking to you on the 1st of July. I
Wow,
can't wait for
she's
her.
amazing.
And she is not only an amazing singer, she's got the confidence and she's got great family support as well. She's already performed at various events across the country. In fact, I saw her for the first time at the UK Bhangra Awards, where I got my award in December for the Inspire Award as well. And she was there attending and performing, which was brilliant. So just amazing to see that the next generation, there's something else
Yeah.
coming.
Because you know what it is? I said to when she sent me the video, her dad sent me the video. I said I'd like to put backing. I'd like to put some kind of music in the background, like an instrumental in the background of the video. I goes, that's just gonna spoil her voice. I goes, I
No,
can't even do that.
no,
That's why there's no. That's
I just
why there's
saw,
no music in the
yeah,
background.
I just saw the sneak peek of it just now before we came on live, and I thought, wow, she does such an amazing job. And look, the confidence shows through, doesn't it? Straight
Yeah,
away.
100%. So I don't know if you do you know Tandy Verdi. I'm sure
Yes,
you do.
yes,
So Tandy, I've told her Tandy to contact her as well and do a showcase on her. And well, I'll get the details to her father.
yes,
So it'd be
yeah.
great
Tandy's
if
amazing.
Tandy can get her on.
Tandy's amazing. So he's obviously promoting next generation
Yeah, he's the number
as
one.
well, which is
Does
brilliant.
amazing stuff for the next
He is,
generation.
yeah.
Okay, now I want to hear a song like I asked you to.
I want to hear you sing it first. How do you remember it?
Kende ni nena. That's all I remember. I just remember it being on repeat in the car on the way to college.
So yeah, so it is a cover song, and Noor Jahan sang it. Obviously, when she sang it, it was just something else.
It was
She's
massive on it.
brilliant. Even when you hear her version still today, it's next level. But
Who sang the origin of Kali?
Gully, I don't really know the absolute original person who sang it because it seems to have come from much further, like
Really?
really, really before. And I tell you why I say that is because you know you get some of these sample or loop albums and you hear like extracts of vocalists from different regions of India, and it just proves how old that lyric must have been on the
Wow.
Janda Takda Rahi, right? I was like, wow. But over the years, Gurdas Man, Hansaj Hans, so
Everyone
many people have
used it.
sung different versions of it. And then obviously we've done ours as well. But I've released it twice. So I feel really amazingly that I've done one version with Senator, but obviously the new one, which came out on Sarigama
Yeah.
Punjabi last year with the producer called Jay Peasy. And that's given it that sort of Bollywood Indian vibe as well. Yeah.
So when you sang in India, like when you done the Saregama in India, what was their take on you?
So that was amazing. I feel really blessed actually. So when
Oh, it's amazing, but you know, like they might think, "Baro, yeah, I knew ki pata."
no, it wasn't. I'm actually really glad to say they heard my take on Teri Mohabbatein, which is also out, and they were taken away. They said we want more.
How does
Then
that
I
go?
gave
Teriya
them
Mohabbatan.
sorry.
How does that go? Teriya Mohabbatan.
तेरियां मोहब्बतां नी मार सुटिया दस की करा
Oh, did you sing that?
इश्क वाली छज विच पाके छतिया
Wow.
दस की करा.
I didn't even know you sang that. You know that?
So that's there. I've done that as a cover that was out last year. And yeah, so when they heard that, they were like, okay, we want more. Gave them Madania. They've heard Gully, they're in awe of it. So that's why I'm still working with them. And I'm really proud that that kind of collaboration, that connection. More so that, you know, it's such an amazing achievement for my journey, being a West London artist, and I'm out there
100%.
representing the UK women in music, you know, out there, and India's listening. So yeah, it's amazing.
So,
But yeah,
so does your brother still do gigs with you?
Bobby, yeah. So Bobby is the key percussionist. In fact, we formed, remember, as I said, Team Sangeet. He named it, so and we pretty much work on it together. It is our kind of joint venture, but also he's obviously his own musician in his own right as well, and he's amazing. He's amazing in what he does as well. He's got his own legacy and he's legendary in his
Yeah,
own way.
100%. Okay, before we go, because time to Rajanda, and now I can hear somebody calling me at the back as well. I want to hear song. Go on. Yeah, go on, Kende Vinana.
ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਨੈਣਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ ਰਹਿਣਾ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਨੈਣਾ ਮੇਰੇ ਦਿਲ ਦਾ ਤੂੰ ਹੈ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਨੈਣਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਬਿਨ ਚੈਨ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਤੂੰ ਮਿਲੇ ਚੈਨ ਮਿਲ ਜਾਂਦਾ तेरे बिन चैन में आंदा तू मिले चैन मिल जांदा माही वे चन वे तेनू होर की कहना कहंदे ने नैना.
Wow. Fantastic. You still got it. You need to do more. I'm telling you, you need to get into that recording studio. You need to be there all the time. That is
Thank
fantastic.
you very much. It's been an absolute pleasure. And you know what? I can't believe the time's already flown by. I've had such a great
Thank you very much, Sonia. And I wish you all the best. I'm gonna get Pat Kindi to contact you as well, because you said you have you have
He's probably
done something in the past with him.
But yeah, he does know who I am.
Definitely. Sonia, thank you very much. All the best and God bless.
Thank you very much. And thank you to everyone that's tuned in. Thank you.
Big love. Thank you. Bye.